Yo, so, falling behind on videos, I still got Super D stuff to edit, and then Grassroots Round 2 just went down yesterday. But for now, I wanted to pull all these clips of my battles off of the Grassroots Round 1 broadcast that they did on the news. So it's just clips of those same battles that we saw in my video, but with some better angles, some nice commentary, and some drone footage. And also at the end of each battle, there's me talking and saying pretty dumb shit. So that'd just be a quick video to make. And then, yeah, I'll try to get back to editing on the Super D stuff because it was cool stuff. Hopefully I got good footage.
Welcome to Evergreen Speedway's Home Track Heroes on CW11.
Round number 3, we have Devin Vandervate and Julio Losh rolling out our 4 and 13 seed.
All right, so Devin Vandervate going to be taking the lead on the first half. Two S13 Sylvias going to battle here. Julio Losh and that banana yellow S13. Devin, here they go, working their way around the track, doing a decent job. Want to see that gap a little bit closer, but both drivers looking solid so far. A little bit of a gap again between the zones as they work their way here through. Julio, you can see him start to close that gap on the latter half of the track. Let's see how Devin Vandervate does on his chase run. Here in the chase position this time, Julio Losh out front. Let's see if he gets aggressive with it. Quick flick of the wheel and he's into it, making his way down through the power alley. Nice on that zone, Devin. Let's see if he can close the gap the same way he did, but looks pretty steady so far. Going to our drone footage real quick, as we can see them working their way down through the power alley. And I'd say he's got even more of a gap this time than he did when Julio was in the chase position. So gonna go to Earl. Let's see who the winner is.
We are here with Julio Losh. He's progressing to the top 8. How stoked are you, man? How's the car feeling, and how excited are you?
I don't know. I think my turbo's falling off even more now, but we're doing good. I don't know, having a good time.
And the next pairing to line up in the round of 8 is Julio Losh and Eric Welsh.
Another David versus Goliath battle here. SR20, that's 4-cylinder turbo, S13 going up against a V8 Corvette, but Julio Losh not holding back as he sets it up right behind Eric and that Corvette, not to be held back at all. Great run so far by both the drivers. Again, NBC FPV, that's Marvin Boyd capturing some solid drone footage as both drivers laying down a pretty gnarly first run. Let's see what he can do out front. Again, the 4-cylinder turbo SR20 going up against the V8 power of the Corvette as he's just pressing on that rear bumper. You can see him just barking at the passenger door there of Julio. Again, Julio on the right-hand side drive of the imported car here. But man, both drivers, really impressive stuff as you can see as we work our way down through the top 16, now onto the top 8. The driving is just getting more and more ecstatic. Solid chase by Eric. Let's take it to Earl.
All right, we're here with Julio Losh. That was a very close run, guys, and I think it could have gone either way, but I'm going to make sure. We got Julio Losh for the win. Just want to confirm, Julio Losh? Yes, I just got confirmation. Julio Losh won that one. So,
Hey, to be honest, I was 100% sure I lost.
Why is that?
I felt he just held a tighter line to me. Unless our solo lead runs were different, he was way tighter to me the whole run. I could hear him. I think he even gave me a little push. I was like, yep, it's OV, bro.
Well, congratulations to you, man, and winning's winning.
We have Jonathan Enfield as well as Julio Losh getting ready to roll out.
This should be a great battle. These drivers have been looking pretty stellar all day long. Julio Losh and that S13 going up against Jonathan Enfield. Let's see what they can put together as a strong attack from Julio and that yellow S13, but in comes the Corvette. Strong attack here as he puts himself right on that rear quarter panel. Nice and tight on that clip, though. Julio Losh really getting close to those big orange barrels. Just what the judges want to see, and good angle and good style. But man, that Corvette not giving him any breathing room as they both finish almost side by side. Strong finish for both drivers. Again, Julio Losh and Jonathan Enfield as John now takes the lead position. The Corvette Has Julio initiating right on his rear quarter, and wow, on the attack. Solid moves by Julio, and the drone also getting some stellar shots as they come around that inside clip, knocking things out nice and tight. Julio coming right up against Jonathan Einfield, who's laying down a stellar lead run, but man, that chase is hard to beat. Julio, let's go to Earl to figure out who is the winner.
We're here with Julio Losh. He is advancing to the finals. We'll get both of you guys in a second, but Julio advancing to the finals. How you feeling, man?
Bro, I just hope my bumper's still in the car. I punted that one, and I got no bumper support, no bash bar, no nothing.
It's all good. It's the yellow. The yellow is helping keep the car together.
And here we go, our championship battle in Pro-Am Round 1. We got Julio Losh as well as Carlton McDonald.
Import versus domestic. Classic battle right here as Julio Losh gets set up right behind Carlton. Bright yellow S13 Sylvia going up against a streaked and marked up Fox body and putting the pressure on the domestic car here. Carlton McDonald, like I said before, smooth styles all day, real consistent, but Julio also really aggressive, very stylistic driver as he gets nice and close right up to the end there. Solid first run between these two. Here we go, the final run of the Grassroots Round 1. Julio Losh, a quick flick and a swing into the infield as he makes his way there, but man, Carlton hanging tight, hanging close as he's putting the pressure on. Julio Losh in that S13, though, laying it down nice and tight on those clipping points, just what the judges want to see. Carlton hanging a couple of cars back, though, a bit more of a gap established, I'd say, as Julio Losh and Carlton McDonald finish off strong for the final battle of Grassroots Round 1.
And we have our first place finisher, Mr. Julio Losh. Actually, going into this, I had him as one of the favorites, but congratulations, man.
Thank you very much, mate.
Any particular battles that stood out to you, and who gave you the most trouble?
Dude, Eric in the Corvette.
The black Corvette?
Yeah, with the yellow rear. Yeah, just because I knew he was going to be so fast and, like, piles up the smoke, and it's like sometimes you're just like, I hope he transitions here and doesn't clip my whole front. So, yeah, that was a really good one. But, like, all the battles, like, that was super fun. Like,
have you won here yet, or is this the first time?
No, this is the first time winning here. I've been coming here for, like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years plus.
I mean, you're one of the few people that is actually driving a right-hand drive cars here. Did that play into how close you get into people's doors with the track layout, or?
Dude, now that I think about it, maybe, because I feel like that main sweeper at the end was like that's where you have the most time to ride someone. It's like, yeah, I can just kind of peek and be like, oh yeah.
And that really is in front of the judges booth, like so.
Right, yeah. So that's where I felt like that's where you had to make it shine, because like I don't know, other mistakes like kind of get like blurred out, but if you hug them there, it's like you do it.
And lastly, you switched to an SR platform this season and bigger tires in the back. You've come up through the rankings with a very basic but very reliable setup. Are you going to be keeping that throughout the season? Are you going to be making any changes?
No, same setup. Yeah, I don't really enjoy working on the car too much. So if I just keep stock T28, some bigger tires, and just try to keep the car going, just oil changes every event, it's done me well.
Awesome, man. Congratulations again in first place. Julio Losh, your first place finisher here at Evergreen Speedway Grassroots competition. Again, I'm Angry Earl, and we'll see you later.